Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. You will want 2 blocks and some sort of strap or belt or towel for this practice today. So we're going to start on your back and just come on down to your back and hug your knees into your chest for a moment. You can rock a little bit side to side. Start to tune into your breath. And then set the soles of the feet down on the mat, about hips distance, and grab your strap. Or you can also interlace your fingers behind your right thigh if you don't have a strap. And take the strap around the ball of the right foot if you have one. So left knee is bent, sole of the foot on the floor for now. Broaden across your chest and relax your shoulders. And then straighten your right leg as much as you can. You might have to back off to get the leg straight. And then this right hip will want to pop out to the right and up. So see if you can lengthen your right outer hip forward. Soften your jaw. And a lot of times in yoga, we overstretch the hamstrings. So as we go through this, just make sure you're not yanking on your hamstrings because they will yank back. And then extend the left leg and keep your left foot flexed and the left leg active. And now either hanging onto your right leg or taking both ends of the strap in your right hand, take the left hand to the top of the left thigh and gently open up your right leg to the right, keeping your left hip grounded. You can use your right elbow on the floor to prop the leg up, keep it lifted, even if you can get it all the way down, and then send energy out through your right heel. So I'm probably out of the frame, but your right leg is as straight as you can get it with the right toes moving towards your face, left hip grounded. And then bend your right knee and bring the leg back. And we'll just switch. So set the right sole of the foot down. Either interlace fingers behind your left leg and straighten the left leg, or take the strap around the ball of your left foot. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the face relaxed, the chest broad. And you might have to back off a bit to keep your left leg straight. You're pressing the left thigh bone into the hamstrings, sending it forward into the hamstrings and down into the hip socket, keeping length on the left side of your body, of your upper body. And then if you would like, extend your right leg. Keep that right leg active. Take one more breath here. And then either hang on to your left leg with your left hand or take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Right hand to the top of your right thigh to keep the hip grounded. And then open up the left leg to the left. Use your left elbow on the floor to keep the left leg lifted. And then flex through your left foot and send energy out through your left heel. I've got the wall here, but this is probably as far as I could go anyway. So I'm a runner, so I have pretty tight hamstrings for a yoga teacher. And then bend your left knee and hug the knees into the chest. And you can either take 2 to 3 rocks to come up to the all fours, or you can just roll off to one side. So 2 to 3 rocks along the spine, avoiding your neck, and then come to the all fours. Keep your strap handy, your blocks handy. Hands a little forward of your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Down dog. And in down dog, it is a hamstring stretch as well, but you want to focus more on keeping the back really long and flat, or keeping the natural curves of your back. So bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight, so you can accentuate that length. Now firm your forearms in, spread your shoulder blades, draw your ribs and navel in, and then gaze forward and slowly step feet to hands, forward fold at the top of the mat. Take hold of opposite elbows, knees can be bent. You can sway a little side to side if it feels good. Especially for this first fold, you may want to bend the knees. Remember to be nice to your hamstrings throughout this practice. And then release your arms, press through your feet. Inhale, reach your arms out, around and up, reach tall. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll do a couple half sun salutations to warm up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Okay, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. This time, grab your blocks, or if you don't need them, that's fine. Take the blocks to frame your feet. And then step your left foot back to a lunge. And then lower the back knee down. You're going to shift your hips back and straighten your right leg. You might have to scoot your right heel forward. And then lengthen the spine, reach the chest forward, and exhale, fold over your right leg. Just a breath or two here. Good, and then bend back into the knee. Set your blocks to the side, plant the hands, step back to down dog. And then gaze forward, slowly step feet to hands. As you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the blocks to frame the feet. Step your right foot back to a lunge. And then lower your back knee. You can always pad up your back knee if you need to. Straighten your left leg. Come up onto the heel of the left foot. And you might scooch it forward. And then lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold any amount. Or you might be staying upright and you might be bending this left knee. Forgot to mention that on the other side. But best to have blocks if it's hard to straighten the leg, have the blocks and have them on the highest level. Keep a long spine. Draw your left hip back. One more breath. And then bend back into your left knee. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. And just take a moment in down dog. Stretch hands and hips away from each other, tractioning through the spine. Then gaze forward and step to the top of the mat. It's always good to be mindful also how you step to the top, which foot you're leading with, and to alternate. Then inhale halfway, exhale fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Grab your blocks if you have them. Step your left foot back to a lunge. Hands or blocks frame the front foot. Now, as you inhale, straighten your right leg and come up onto the heel. So I'm on the heel of my right foot, and then as you exhale, bend back into the knee. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, straighten the right leg, come up onto the heel. Exhale, bend. 1 more time, straighten, flex the right foot. Exhale, bend. Good. Then step the back foot forward. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your right foot back. Blocks, if you have them, framing the front foot. And then with your next inhale, straighten your left leg and come up onto the heel. And with your exhale, bend back into the knee. Keep a long spine. Inhale, straighten left leg, come up onto the heel. Exhale, bend. 1 more inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Actually, do 1 more. I think I lost count. Straighten the leg as you inhale. And exhale, bend, coming back into the lunge. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back. Now spin your back heel flat so that the outer edge of your left foot is parallel or slightly turned in. Left foot slightly turned in from the back of the mat. Then make sure your right heel is lined up with your left or intersects your left arch. So heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Then straighten your right leg. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Your right hand is on the block under your right shoulder, or your right hand may be on your right shin, maybe the floor if you're super flexible. And then spin your chest and belly towards the side wall. Draw your low belly in. Press your right foot forward and down. Reach your left arm up. Keep your legs engaged, really engaged. And expand. Just softly gaze towards the side wall. Take another breath. And then left hand comes down, bend back into your left knee. Set the blocks to the side, step back to down dog. Take a moment in down dog. And then with your next inhale, rock forward to plank. Knees can be up or down, gaze forward, draw ribs and navel in. And then press back, down dog. Gaze forward and step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Make sure you're bringing your shoulders up in line with your hips. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step your right foot back. Now spin your right heel down so that the outer edge of the right foot is parallel or slightly turned in from the back of the mat. Heel to heel alignment or front heel to back arch alignment. Straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand to the block, shin, foot, or floor. Right hand to your right hip. Now you're spinning your chest and belly towards the side wall. Pressing the left foot forward and down, really engaging the legs, drawing the low belly in. Reach your right arm up and just softly gaze towards the side wall. And then really keep length on both sides of your upper body. And expand. Take one more full cycle of breath, a full inhale and exhale. And then right hand comes down, bend back into your left knee, spin the back heel up. Set the blocks to the side, plant your hands, step back, down dog. And this time we'll inhale the right leg up and back. And exhale, step the foot forward, or you can pick it up and put it there. And then grab your blocks if you have them, if you need them. Spin your back heel flat on a 45-degree angle. Outer edge of back foot on a 45. Straighten your right leg, square your hips up towards the front wall and straighten your right leg. Now just be halfway in the fold and lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold all the way in. Again, this right knee can be bent, but ideally you want blocks to help you straighten your right leg. And then you're calling up energy through your legs, which helps you free up the spine to fold in a little more. You might even find that you can take your blocks to a lower level. And just take one more breath. Good, then spin your back heel up, bend into your right knee. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. Let's take a moment here. Connect with your breath. And then inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it forward or pick it up and put it there. Blocks or hands frame the front foot, lunge. Step your back foot forward a little bit and maybe even a little more over to the right. your back foot's on a 45-degree angle. Straighten your left leg. Now, you might have to adjust your block so you can straighten your left leg. It's okay to keep the left knee a little bent. Square up your hips towards the front wall. Keep a length in the spine, lengthen halfway, and then exhale to fold. So the legs are strong. You're calling up energy through the legs. Take one more breath. Actually, one more breath after that. And then bend back into your left knee. Step the right foot back and spin the heel up. Plant the hands, step back, down dog. And then gaze forward, step feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Feeling your hamstrings yet? Whew. Okay, so now grab your strap belt or towel if you have one. And then come to the top of the mat, start to shift the weight into your left foot. Take the strap, or you can take your hand to the outer edge of your right foot. And then you're taking both ends of the strap in your right hand, drawing your right knee in. Stand up tall and make sure you're steady. Then extend the right foot forward. Plug the head of the right femur bone into the hip socket. Keep the right shoulder plugged in. Find a spot to take your gaze that's not moving. You can always do this leaned up against a wall. It takes a lot of concentration to balance. You can take your left hand to your left hip. Broaden your chest. Breathe. And now see if you can release your strap and keep that right leg just as high as it was. Reach your arms up. Use your core. Whew. And then send the right leg back to warrior three, hands to heart center. Roll your outer right hip down. Really lengthen from crown out through your back foot. Draw your ribs in. Shoulder blades down the back. Hands come down to mat or blocks. Send your right heel high. If that's not working, keep that 90-degree shape. Okay, and then bend into your left knee and straighten the leg a couple times, and see if each time you do that, you can send your right heel a little higher. And then keep the left leg straight, draw the chest towards the leg, and then bring your right foot down, cross right ankle behind left. Right ankle behind left, fold. If that's not working, uncross and fold. No worries. Whew. And then uncross. And just ragdoll your way up to stand. Grab your strap. And we'll go to the other side. So start to move the weight into your right foot. Spread your right toes, kind of grip the mat with your right foot. And then either take your left hand to the outside of your left foot and stand tall if you're really flexible, or take your belt, towel, or strap around your left foot. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand, bending your left knee into your chest, right hand to your right hip, stand tall. And then if you're steady, extend the left leg. You can always keep the knee bent and just hang on to the bent knee. Forgot to mention that on the other side. Plug your your left leg in the hip socket, left head of the arm bone into the shoulder socket. Stand tall, bright. Yeah. And find a spot to take your gaze that's not moving. Good job. Keep breathing. Keep your pelvis neutral, natural inward curve of your low back. Use your core. This side's harder. And then release the strap and see if you can keep your left foot, left leg extended. Keep it as high up as it was, or you can bend your left knee. Breathe. And then swim it back, hands to heart center. Warrior 3. Ribs and navel in, lengthen. I'm not editing anything. And then lengthen the crown of your head out through your back foot. Take one more breath. Warrior 3 is hard. And then hands come down. Send the left heel high. Standing split. If that's too much, keep the legs at that 90-degree angle shape. Bend into your right knee and straighten the right leg. Hands can be on blocks or the mat. Do that a couple more times, pulsing, bending into the right knee and straighten it. And then maybe each time you can take that left heel a little higher. Let's do that one more time and then hold. And then as you exhale, maybe draw the chest a little closer to the right leg. And then left ankle crosses behind right. Fold. If that's not working, again, just uncross. Fold. And then uncross. And we'll just come down. So bend, just come onto your knees. And we'll do a couple seated folds. So extend your right leg and bring the left sole of the foot inside your right thigh for Janu Shirshasana. And if you need to, you can sit up on a blanket if you're already feeling like you're banana backing. Sit up on a blanket. Stick your butt out. Again, this right knee can be a little bent. If this left knee is raised, you can put a block or a blanket under it. And then inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, fold. If you need to, take the strap around the ball of your right foot so you can keep a long spine. You don't want to be banana backing. And remember to be kind and not yank or pull. It's really hard. It takes a long time to heal a hamstring injury. So always be kind and listen to your body. Take one more breath as you inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, fold a little deeper. And then gently come back up. And we'll just take a twist towards the straight leg. So inhale to lengthen and exhale, right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale to lengthen up, sit up tall, and exhale to twist. And then release and take a counter twist towards the bent knee. Don't yank. And then come back to center. Extend your left leg. Bring the right sole of the foot inside the left leg. Sit up tall. Stick your butt out. Exhale, fold. You can have a strap if you need to. A couple of breaths here. letting the inhales lengthen the spine and the exhales deepen the fold, leading with your heart, drawing your heart forward to take it deeper. One more full cycle of breath. And then gently come back up. We'll sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist towards your straight leg. Twist towards the left, right hand outside, left leg, left fingertips behind, gazing over the left shoulder. And then take a counter twist towards the bent knee, towards the right. Sitting up tall as you inhale and exhaling to twist. And then coming back, extending the legs and coming onto your back for Shavasana. And you can keep your knees bent if you'd like, or you can extend the legs and let the feet flop out, the arms flop out with the palms face up, shoulder blades moving together and down the back, everything heavy and relaxed just for a moment. Just giving your body time to integrate all the work it just did. And then feel free to stay here as long as serves you. Or if you're ready to move on with your day, you can slowly start to wiggle and gently press yourself up. And thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.